Ooh. Oh my god, today's been kind of stressful, I'll be real. Kind of stressful. Boom, 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 boom. Yo, you're right, replays. Is it replays or replies? Because sometimes when I'm pretty sure I've seen it spelt in both ways, replies and replays. Yo, you're right, Magix. What's good, bro? What's good, brother? Yeah, today's been a little bit stressful, just a little bit. But what's content creation without a bit of stress? That's just how it is. That's just how it is. All right, boys, we're gonna get going with the setup. We're gonna get moving with the setup. The leaderboard was corrected. We had some issues. Shout out to Alf for letting me know that it was wrong. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known. Replays. Okay, replays. Cool. But yeah. Yes, jockey. What are you saying, bro? I'm alright, man. I'm alright. I'm trying to lock in, man. It's been a little bit stressful today, but it's all good. It's all good. Yo, you're right, Charlie. Disconnected? Eh? What do you mean, Magix? Alright. Let's start with this Excel. This is where we've got to put everyone's skill ratings in. So the best thing that I can do actually is have another part here. If I do... No. So I have to do it manually. Unless there's a way, if anyone knows a way. Anyone knows a way, please tell me, where you can just like list 1 to 32. This tourney is mainly Aries. It is indeed. How is everyone? How are you, Nub? The legend. The legend is back. I'm good, Nub. How are you doing, bro? I'm chilling. I'm chilling. My toe is really bad infected. How? How did that happen? I think you should just spin a wheel. What, for the teams? I'm great. That's good to hear, man. That is good to hear. W Nub. The Nub Master has returned. Nub, are you in America? Is that why you don't play in these tourneys, by the way? Have a main captain, then spin the wheel. Yeah, but then you could have really uncompetitive games potentially. I don't mind doing this. It takes a bit of time, but I don't mind it. I'll show you the reason why I'm doing this in a minute, and you'll understand. 5, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80. Yes, I am. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. How many people do we have? 89. Is that correct? That is correct. 3, 4, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. So, what we do here is the calculation. So, equals sum of, and it's this plus 1, so 90, minus this, oh, what the fuck, minus this, divided by, and there's the 5 gifted from Nub. What a legend. He's just come in and he's already given out a cheeky 5 gifted. What a fucking legend. Let's fucking go, Nub. Let's fucking go, Nub. What a legend. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you. Thank you for the 5 gifted, as always. He's always good for 5. At least 5. He's always good for at least 5. At least. He might as well be a sugar daddy, yeah. He might as well be. What a legend. Appreciate you, Nub. Thank you, bro. So 90 minus this number divided by the multiple. So if we do, so it'll be 8.9 because it's 89 divided by 10, 8.9. Yeah. 8.9. Close bracket, but we need to do this in brackets. So 90 minus that in brackets divided by 8.9, close bracket. To be honest, we'll put this in brackets as well, just to be sure. What is going on here? My Excel is glitching out. So that should be 10, and then you can see if I do this, it will now tell me the leaderboard skill rating for every single player, depending on where they are in the ladder. Yeah, because there's 89 players. What the fuck just happened? We'll do it to 2 DP. And this is how it works. Where's mine? You didn't get one, unfortunately, Magix. But yeah, this is just a quicker way for me to determine people's skill rating based on their position on the ladder. So yeah, what we're gonna do next is we're gonna pull up the player list for T7, which is this right here. There you go, Magix. You asked and Nub answered. GG's. Shout out Nub with the gifted sub to Magix. Let's fucking go, Nub. Thank you, Nub. Thank you for the gifted, and thank you on behalf of Magix too. What a legend. Alright. Biggie, are you actually Naz, by the way? Because you're literally subscribed in the channel. You could have gone in the initial sub poll, by the way. I was saying this on stream. Was it yesterday or day before? Yesterday, right? I was saying this on stream, bro. Like, you could have been in the tournament just automatically. Because you're subbed. Look at the thing next to your name in the stream, Naz. It has the little star next to your name. This is why... Bro, this is why I was saying it. This is literally why I was saying it in stream yesterday. What the fuck? I just wanted no fill. Oh, does it not know? Okay, we need to copy, paste special. That. Oh, I should have cut. What a noob. What an XL noob. Wait, why can't I do that now? Just because I cut instead of copied. Okay, we're gonna have to. Oh my god. Paste special. Alright, we just have to leave it like this. Okay, so this is everyone in the tournament, right? That's playing in the tournament. And then we're gonna find out everyone's skill ratings now. Yeah, but I didn't know I was gifted, my bad. I'm just saying, like, it's doesn't affect me, but you know, you could have been in there for free. You need a hand on what, coach? DM for XL booths. Nah, I should be good today. Alright, cool. So what we need to do is we need to, first of all, Leon, player number 1, who is a Crim. 6.25. And then we need to find out his leaderboard rating from here. So Leon is 56th. And based on that, we can see that he has a leaderboard rating of 3.82. So basically the same as before. What just happened? Oh, because it copied the formula. Okay, so we can't copy and paste that. What a noob. An XL noob. Okay, 3.82. So his overall skill rating is 5.28. Yeah. So there's number 1. We're done. Number 1 is done. Novus, I believe, is an Iri. I think. Let's find out. I think. Novus is an Iri, yes. Okay. So he's just going to have a base because obviously we don't know anything about him. And let's put him in here somewhere. Novus. Why is Abuhem not in here? I had him as an Iri. Why did I have him down as an Iri? That needs to change. He's top 250, no? I swear he was top 250 before. So what we can actually do is just replace him with Novus. Because Novus is 8.75. Yeah. Novus 8.75. Done. Told you I'd be back. Let's fucking go, Nova. Nova has returned. Yeah, Iri. Who, Nova? Yeah. Novus, I've done him. How you doing, Nova Meister? How's it going, bro? You can see how I set things up now today. You'll have a little insight. So, Joyboy is Crim. 6.25. And his leaderboard is 30th. So that puts him as a leaderboard rating of 6.74. Where's he gone? 6.74. And so his overall skill rating is 6.45. Wait, what am I doing? I've done this wrong, by the way, boys. I've done this completely wrong. It's meant to be KD. I've made a big mistake. Hold on. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Okay, so Leon's is wrong. What a noob. What an actual noob, bro. Leon is 63rd. That makes a difference. That makes a big difference, actually. So that puts him at 3.03. Yeah. Gives him an overall of 4.96. So there we go. 4.96. Big difference. What a noob. Yeah, I'm good, Nova. I'm good. Lock in. Ruthless is under pressure. Fun fact, by the way, on Twitch, you can set your game to Black Ops 7. I do it for slight more viewers. Yeah, I saw Blue doing that yesterday. Blue CDL. One of the legends from the tournaments. Yeah, I was like, no ways the beta out already, right? And then obviously he was just doing what you did. It lets you set it for some reason. Okay, Joyboy 46th in the KD ladder. 46th, so that puts him at 46th, 4.94. So there we go, another big difference there. And so his overall is 5.73. 5.73. Okay, that's 3 done. Alf. Go on, Alf. Go on, Alf. I think Alf needs to be added, no? Or did I add him last? Can't see his name. Can anyone see his name? I didn't put Alf as a crim. No, I didn't put Alf as a crim, did I? Unless he is a crim. Oh, yeah, because... Of course. Because there was a mistake with it, that's why. He thought it was current rank when it was peak rank. That's why we changed teams last tournament. Makes sense. 8.75. And then obviously we need to drag this down, but this needs to change to 56. Okay, and he is, for KD, he should be quite high up. Yep, he's 6th. So that gives him a... fuck. Has that messed things up? No, it actually hasn't at all. It just looks weird. But it hasn't messed things up at all. Okay, that's fine then. So he's 6th, so that gives him 9.44 in the leaderboard rating, which gives him an overall of 9.03. Which is high. Wow. It's because it needed to be a game for the reveal and all that. Oh yeah, of course, that makes sense. That actually makes perfect sense. Alright, next up we have Corbin. Corbin is a diamond. Where is Corbin? Where's Corbin? Corbin's here. And Corbin is... It's supposed to take me to the... There we go. 72nd for KD. And so that means that he is 2.02. So not much change. 3.06 overall. 3.06. Okay, nice. Next, we have Trilogy COD. Trilogy, I don't know if I put him in here yet. Because he was a sub. So he can go here. And he's obviously 6.25. He's a crim, I remember that. And for KD, he is 41st. So that puts him at 5.51 for leaderboard. And therefore, his overall skill rating is 5.95. Next up, we have Jockey. Jockey underrated. He's coming, bro. He's coming. Over my start. I'll be right back, but I'll keep you tabs. No worries, bro. Thank you. I appreciate the tab. Every bit of support is welcomed with open arms. So I appreciate that, bro. All right, next up we have Jockey. And Jockey is... Jockey, have you hit Crim yet, by the way, bro? Have you hit Crim yet? Or are you still Diamond? No, you haven't. Okay, 76 for KD. That puts him on a 1.57. So slight increase. But now you're on a 2.88 skill rating. But we all know he's way better than that. Like, you're pretty much top 250. If I had to guess. You're pretty much a top 250. Do you know what I mean? Alright, Collie Wobble. Collie Wobble. Come on, Collie. Show me what you got, buddy. 59th. So, 3.48. 3.48 gives us a skill rating of 3.64. 64. Abuhem. Abuhem's going to be a 10 out of 10, by the way, just so you guys know, because he's obviously top 250, and that's the rank he's reacted to, right? If we just double check the Discord, I'm not tweaking, am I? Yeah, no, top 250. So he is technically peak top 250. And then if you see, he's number 1 on the KD ladder. If we go to the top, you can see he's number 1. So that gives him an that gives him a leaderboard rating of 10. And so it's 10-10, and 10-10 equals 10. And therefore, Abuhem has a skill rating of 10. Our first ever, by the way, 10 skill rating. So, according to the algorithm, you cannot get any better than what he is currently. He is in top form, and it kind of makes sense, considering his stats in the last tournament, which were absolutely insane, by the way. And to be honest, let me just pull those up real quick, because obviously I haven't posted the KD ladder yet for last tournament because I had some issues. But let's pull it up here. So this is the KD ladder for T6 last tournament, and as you can see, he almost had a 2 KD. He had a 2 hardpoint KD and a 1.67 S&D, but almost a 2 overall KD, which is actually just disgusting. So yeah, he's our first 10 out of 10 rating. 2.88 is joke, coach. I'm better than that, and you know it. I said it, bro. You're top 250. I said this. You just didn't hear me. I promise you. I believe you. You're top 250, bro. What is this song? What is this song, by the way? Retarded. Chaos TGR, I believe, is a crim. Let me just double check that, just in case I'm wrong. Just in case. No, he's a diamond. Wait, what? He put crim before. Or am I tweaking? Eerie, diamond. What are his stats saying? Probably is a diamond. Okay, diamond. Diamond 3.75, and then sorting by overall KD, we have 60th, which is 3.37, and so his overall skill rating is 3.6. Oh, you can't hear the music? Ah, shit, my bad. Wait, why is it not? You should be able to hear it. It's playing. It's playing. It says on OBS that it's playing. We can hear it, it's just quiet. Oh, okay. Do you want me to turn it up a bit? Should be able to hear that better now. Yo, you're right, Zachy, boy. What are you saying, bro? The Zach Meister has returned. Your voice is my music anyway. Oh, you cheeky boy. You cheeky boy. Alright, Halal Bilal is next. What a legend. He was actually really good last tournament as well, to be fair. Shout out Halal Bilal. So, Bilal, KD, is Lao 18th. And so 8.09. 8.09. Giving him an overall of 8.49 skill rating. Now, I like that. That makes sense to me. When I see that, that makes sense. I like that. Yo, you're right, Leon. How's it going, Bray? Or should I say scrap? Logan Cod 8. That is Spunky Monkey, innit? Logan Cod. This is Seb, so I'm just going to change this now before I forget. Logan Cod is Spunky Monkey, right? Did I finish second in overall KD then the last one or no? Let me double check that for you, Zaki boy. Let's have a look. Yes, you did. As you can see on screen now, you were second, 1.49 overall KD. You had the third highest S&D KD, 1.82. And you had the fourth highest hardpoint KD, 1.42. But yeah, overall KD, you were the second highest last tournament. So yeah, GG's. Okay, sweet, no bonus points though, sadly. Nah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I might, like, Scrap needs nerfing. I mean, that game that we played against you in ranked, he was popping off, bro. I feel like I was having a slow one, but still, he was popping off, bro. Like, genuinely. He's not a bum at all. Like, he's actually a really good player. I feel like last tournament he just, I don't know, bottled it maybe. And the tournament before. Because it's unlike him. Alright, where's Logan? Logan is there. Okay. Spunky Monkey. Logan is 30th. That gives him 6.74. So not much of a change, really. 7.95 overall rating. 7.95. Does that make sense? Do you guys feel like these ratings are making sense? Last tourney he was in the Doctor's back pocket. I love it. These songs are so weird. Can we get something decent on? Let's play this one. This is all just beats though. That's fine, we just play beats. He couldn't kill you last 20. Evening, sir. Yo, you're right, JB. What you saying, bro? How's it going, man? Doctor's skill rating needs buffing. Yeah, I think so too. I think that's a bit low. But look, a lot of what Jockey does, it goes under the radar. That's the thing. That is the thing. Yeah. Don't worry, game knows game. Game knows game. Alright, next up is Sebs. And Sebs is 37th. Which means he has a leaderboard rating of 5.96. Giving him an overall skill rating of 6.13. I'm just going to move this over here. Okay, Abda is next. Okay, Abda is a top 250. Peak leaderboard rating. It's not going to be great, I'm not going to lie. 36, yeah. So that puts him as a 6.07 leaderboard rating. And that makes him an 8.43. So you see, he may be peak top 250, but he has a lower skill rating than, for example, Alf. He has a lower skill rating than Novus. We don't have data on Novus, obviously, so that obviously we don't know. But he's lower skill rating than Halal Bilal. So even though these are Iri players, they have a higher skill rating overall than Abda, for example, even though he's peak top 250. Because that's how the algorithm works. It takes into account your stats, which makes sense, right? Okay, Jonesy. Jonesy is an Iri. Obviously, his leaderboard rating in terms of KD is 16th. Okay, not too shabby. 16th is pretty good. That puts him 8.31. So a slight decline, though, in rating. 8.57. 8.57. Okay. I'm starting to think maybe when it's a new player, I should put 5, so just middle of the park. But then this is a really low Iri. Not even Iri, that's Crim. And what if they're a really good Iri? That's the thing. So it has to be in the middle. It has to be. There's no other choice here. Unfortunately. Well, let's see. What's the highest it could... So 0, 5.25, and then the highest is 9.25. So it has to be somewhere in between that, realistically, which is 7.25. So really, it should be 7.25. Because then that gives him a mid-Iri of 8.15. Why have I been doing it different? That makes way more sense. Because Iri starts at 7.5 and finishes at... No. What am I talking about? Iri starts at 8.75. I think I'm a retard sometimes. I think it makes sense though, because I feel like the difference between Iri and top 250 isn't that big for most Iris. Why don't I put it as 7.5? Then it's 8.25, so it's a little bit lower. Otherwise, it could overdo it, you know? I feel like that makes sense. What my skill rating that high? So I've been double neg for 3 tournaments in a row. It should be about 1. Yeah, but it's because obviously you're a Crim, innit? Where are you? I can't see your name. Oh, yeah. So because you're a Crim, and the rating for a Crim is 6.25, so you're considered a very high diamond / low Crim. Mainly Iris in this one. Lots of Iris. Lots and lots of Iris. Okay, next, Ibi. His previous leaderboard rating was 9.26. Let's see if that's changed drastically. Okay, he's 8th, so it's still going to be high. Let's see how high. It's going to be 9.21, so basically the same. So that puts him to 8.93 skill rating. 3. J Rolls, I believe, is a plat. I believe. Yes, J Rolls is a plat. Okay, cool. So, first plat of the tournament. There's a couple other plats, so it should be fine. Should balance out. And obviously, we don't have data on him. So, what I did for Novus is I did the lower band. So 7.5. If we just do 0, then I feel like that will make more sense. Because that's the lower band for plat. So 0.75. Obviously, we don't know anything about him. He could be a good plat, but we don't know. I texted you on Discord. I have no message. J Rolls is a diamond, I'm sure. Can we get a confirmation on that, please, boys? I've played with him. Is he lying to me? Because I even messaged him. Find out. Next up, we have Charlie. Charlie. You're Charlie. Come on, son. Come on, son. I'm blind, so I cannot see him. Is he not on here? Oh, he's Chaz on here. Okay. Find out. 28th. And so that gives you an A 6.97 leaderboard rating, which gives you an 8.04 skill rating. 0.04. Cool. Leon, not you. Oh, that's rude. It's supposed to be nice to me. What did he say? Okay, plat, first. Alright. Aqua C. What are we doing? Aqua C. Aqua C. Let's find him. Where is Aqua C? Aqua C is here. Okay. What did I get for my score? Let's have a little look. Sebs, you got 6.13. Yo, has my rating gone up this week? I think it went down ever so slightly. 7.95 is yours, Spunky. Dead. It's because of it, but it's just because of stats. That's all. So obviously your overall KD is only a 1, so like you're just above mid-table, basically in the leaderboard. Whereas as a crim, you should be in the upper sort of quadrant. So that's up by 0.1. It might be up. I can't remember exactly, to be honest with you, mate. Spunky. But yeah, Aqua C is next. So Aqua is 13th on the KD ladder. So that gives him an 8.65 leaderboard rating. Giving him an 8.71 overall. Technique. It's here. Let's see. Technique. 32nd. 6.52. Skill rating of 7.86. Let's go. Alex Owls 9 with the follow. Appreciate you, bro. Wait, so you know how you have to do the 32 players now for the tourney? Will you still have to do mine even though I'm not in this one? No, I won't have to, Zach, but I can do it if you want. I'll do it right now. So Zaki 8.75, and you should be up here somewhere. 11th. And so that puts you 8.88. 8.88. And so your skill rating is 8.8. of 10. I might have to add a third dimension to the skill rating. And it may have to be your overall leaderboard ranking. So there'll be 3. So there'll be your rank, your KD, in the KD ladder. So it's sorted by overall KD. And then there'll be a third one, which is just your overall rank via the points. Because then at least it'll be a balance of who wins, who has good stats, but also which rank are you. Because the reason why I do KD and not the leaderboard for this currently is because it's 8s, right? So if you're putting bad teams, if you get unlucky and you get the worst team each week, that shouldn't affect your skill rating. Do you get what I'm saying? Boy, full performance. Would that just make it more even, is it? Yeah, so like it might make it a bit more. Your skill rating would definitely go up. For sure. For sure. For example. Yeah, KD isn't always a determining factor in how good someone is. You're not wrong. It's very true. I might have to do... It's hard though. The thing is, it's hard because... It's really difficult because it's an 8s tournament. So there are certain players that have gone out first round every tournament they've played, but I know they're good players. And so if that was heavily weighted, their points, then their skill rating would be really low. So that wouldn't make sense. Do you know what I mean? Like it doesn't really make sense. So I'd have to do, if I factored in placing as well, points wise, I'd have it as a lower percentage than KD. But I'd have it in there, but a lower percentage. You know? Anyone can kill her. Yeah, it is true. Jonesy back in the Joctor's game IQ. Absolutely, bro. That's what I'm saying. We know you're top 250, Jockey. I'll be getting fucked then in the next 20. Yeah, you'll be given like a mad high skill rating. Because you're first on the ladder. But like I say, I'll weight the points ratings less than the KD ones. Because I still think KD's more relevant in these 8s tournaments. Because like I say, you could just get unlucky with teams each week, and that doesn't make you a bad player, you know. But yeah, it's all in, you know, it's still early stages. This is still only the 7th tournament, so we're figuring things out. You know, we can make a lot of changes. Yo, you're right, Alf. What are you saying, bro? Big Alf, legend, bro. All right. Next up, we have Blue CDL, and Blue is a Crim. Okay, and Blue, let's do 61st. And so Blue 3.26. Slight increase then. And that'll be 5.05. Give me 1 second for Blue. And that is Nub Josh with another gifted sub. What a fucking legend. What a fucking legend. Shout out to Nub Josh. Oh, that's goated from the Nubster. Zach the little peasant. Yes, Nub, my Saudi goat. He must live in Saudi. He must do. It's because you said I'll be getting fucked in the next tourney. And Nub was like, Zach, mate, you realise you're not subbed. And he said, you know what? I'll just give you one. Because I'm just that guy. Let's fucking go, Nub. Appreciate the sub, bro. The gifted sub as per usual. He just said, I'm that guy, so don't worry about it, bro. I'll put you in the next tournament. I'll sort you out. I'll slip you a sub on the side. You know what I mean? Just is what it is, bro. Just comes easy for some people, you know? It's just one of those things. It's easy money. Alright, 21st for Zoda. So you see, for example, Zoda, if it was points instead of KD, he has 0 points. So his skill rating would plummet. But let's be real, he's an iridescent player. So it doesn't make sense. Yeah, he wants to see me in pain. Mine's the second highest. No, I'm about to get 2-0 first round. Yeah, I think yours might be the second highest, bro. Can't lie. Okay, 21st for Zoda. That puts him 7.75. Whereas this, to me, makes more sense. 8.35. But obviously, I will consider factoring in the rate your ranking based on points as well as a third factor. Smaller, but third factor. Zoda should be banned using vertical grip on the sub. Maybe. Okay, Noah Kroon. We have to find out Noah's rank. Members. All members. Noah. Noah is a diamond. Okay. Okay, Noah. Middle of the park, Noah. Diamond boy. Bitch made boy. And obviously we don't have any data on him, so we're going to put him as the lowest diamond possible, 2.5. Oh, did that say 2.5 or 2.25? It was 2.5, right? Yeah, 2.5. Okay, so he has a 3.25 skill rating, because we don't have data on him. 3.25, boom. Okay, replays coming up. Can it just be me and a Boom and 2 bronzes? You cheeky boy, you cheeky little boy. Alright, replies, where are you at, bro? Here you are, okay. So in the KD ladder, you are 12th, which is 8.76, and so your overall skill rating is 8.75. Yeah, I reckon meet Alf and JB on the same team next tourney. That's just, you guys will win. Like, what? That's so unfair. That's literally so unfair. Alright, Toll. Let's fucking do it. Otol. Oh, he's at the top. There he is. Okay, Otol. KD wise is 47th. That puts him 4.83. 4.83. 7.18. And now we have Banana Mancha. Reese. Who is now an Iri, so we need to get rid of his Crimson row. And we need to give him an Iri row. So he 8.75. Hold on, we need to change this. 56. Okay, and his leaderboard is 22nd for KD, which is 7.64. And so his skill rating is 8.31. Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize. Crimson. Oh, Crimson, Biggie. Naughty boy, Biggie. And we put him at a lowest crim of 5, because we don't have data. So 5.75 for Biggie. Miyabu on a team. This is looking like a stacked tourney. Give Ryan 2 plats and a crim. Average last week was like 6.2. Bloody hell, Alf, you're a little statistician, ain't you, mate? You love the... I love it, though. And to be honest, I kind of wish I'd worked out an average for each week now. That's pissed me off. Because then it would have been nice to see, like, what's the skill level here? What's your skill rating? And what's the average? How do you stack up against the average skill rating of the entire tournament? And that'll give you an idea of whether you're under or overperforming. That's a shout, bro. That's a fucking shout. This looks like a spectacle. It does. There's a lot. And after I've finished with this, I'm going to sort by SR, so we'll be able to see it all in order. When you get everyone's score, do you make teams on averages? So every team's max points is 40. Do you try and have every team equal roughly the same? Exactly that. So it's random teams, ensuring that the overall skill rating of each team is as equal as possible. And ChatGPT does that for me. No, I don't want to lose full no free kills like Zach this Saturday. Get GPT to do it, lazy bum. Yeah. That's me. Alf. If that shit went Hassie, we was going through. Yeah. It would have definitely been interesting, to say the least. 5.75, I'm going to get that to 8. Let's fucking go, Biggie. I love that. Motivation right there. That 6.5 was intense, I'll be honest. That 5.75 is obviously because we don't have data on you, so it is what it is. We have to just give you a standard rating. Okay, Jay, 6.25, and his leaderboard, KD, puts him 57th for KD. And so 3.71. 7.1. So 5.23. 5.23. Mikey Byrne is a plat, I believe. I think he dropped out of the last tournament. Yep, he is. He's 1.25, and then we're putting 0 now. So 0.75 for Mikey Byrne. 0.75. And I feel like that might be a little bit... That's under-egging it a little bit, though, I feel like. I don't know what to do, you know, boys. I don't know how to do this. Because I feel like having it as an average is too high. But then putting it as the lowest is too low. Because let's say, for example, let's play devil's advocate here, right? We've got Novus, who's an Iri. Let's say he's a really good Iri. His skill rating is 8.25. Yeah? And the lowest skill rate, the lower end of Iri is 7.5. So basically it's saying he's a below average Iri. Is it better to put someone as a below average Iri Okay, let's remember that number, 7.64. The highest you could be is 9.25. The highest you can be is 9.25. The lowest you can be is 5.29. Let's think about this. What was the highest? 9.25. You know, 9.25. Lowest was 5.29. Yeah. So we have to find the middle of that, basically. Which is... let's use a calculator. That's a bit long. What about 2? 7.27. So if you're an Iri, it should be 7.27 if we don't have data on you. See, that could be way too low. Do you know what I mean? $7.27, really? Really? That's the middle. Because that makes sense, because you could be as low technically as 5.29. So the mid Iri is 7.27. Weird. No joke, though, give Alf notice if teams are unfair. Solid diamond player. Wait, is the skill rating if you haven't played the bottom of the bracket now? Eh? What are those numbers right at the top? Oh, this is irrelevant. This is old shit that... This was old calculations. I was just testing stuff to see. This was like before even the first tournament. It's like just examples. How is all 9.44 then? Never mind, that's leaderboard. WKD lad, moron, yeah. Boosting off bots like you, too many numbers. I hate Excel. Yeah, that's too low. They can end up being high tier Eries. But you literally never know till they've played a tourney. So is it not possible for an Erie to drop out of the Erie rating like below Crim? Yeah, that is possible. That is possible. So for example, let's say Reese was bottom of the Ruthless leaderboard. 0.11 would be his leaderboard rating. And so you'd have a 5.29 skill rating, which is actually just about Crim. So lowest possible of Crim. So there's about a range of a rank. The leaderboard can push you a whole rank down, basically, in your overall skill rating. So you can either be a whole rank above, so you could be a Crim 1, but be considered a low Erie, if your stats are really good, or you could be a Crim 1 and be considered a Diamond 1 if your stats are really bad. Basically, that's the sort of give or take. So like I say, the middle ground is 7.27. So for new players, technically, in theory, this won't work though, but technically, if it's an Erie and it's a new player, it should be 7.27. But that's too low, because realistically, what are the chances of an Erie player actually being a 7.27? There's not a single Erie player here that has ever been as low as that, apart from Toll. He's the only one. But that's an anomaly. So it's too low to be considered an average. Do you know what the best thing we could do is? The absolute best thing is we could do everyone's skill rating and then work out the average of them for each group. So the average skill rating of an Erie in the tournament, and use that as the skill rating for a player that's never played in a tournament. Yeah, we're gonna have to do that. It's a bit long because there's like 90 people here, but we'll do it. We'll do it for the love of the game. Because a lot of these aren't updated, but we'll do it. We'll do it. We will do it. And then we can use that to figure out the ratings of the new people. So let's get rid of these for now. Toll plates. Is it teams tonight or tomorrow? Will be tonight. Will be tonight at some point. It's going to take me a little while now, but it's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. Okay, Hassan is a diamond, I believe. If it's the same Hassan that... Let's have a look. Yeah, diamond. Okay, perfect. Hassan has been in a tournament before, so let's see if he's on this. No, he's not. Okay. So Hassan... like I said, is a diamond, so he needs to go somewhere here, for example. 3.75, and then he is 31st. So that is 6.63. That's not bad, you know. He's only played one tournament, so obviously it's a little bit skewed because of that, but that gives him a 4.9, you see. So he's a diamond. It's giving him 4.9, which is just below Crim. So he's a high diamond, which makes sense to me. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that now, Zach, before I do the teams, because that will determine the ratings of these guys. Nearly higher than Zach. What is this beef you've got with Zach? What did I miss? What did I miss? All right, stable. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We get the person who hasn't reacted. Stable. Stable, if you're in the stream, please, can you respond to your Discord DMs? Thank you. Bilos we do have. Bilos 58th. 3.6. Slight increase to 3.69. All right. We're going to do it now. And then this average we're going to use for the rest of the tournaments because I feel like we have a good enough sample size. We have literally... I didn't even count. What am I doing? We have 37 Eries. We have... minus the gaps. So -2. We have 26 or 24 crims, 25 crims. We have 25 diamonds. So I feel like that's big enough. So I won't have to keep recalculating the average. I feel like the average from this should be enough. You know? Okay, let's go. We're going to have to lock in, boys. So, Abda. We've done Abda, right? Yeah, he's in this tournament. So, if someone's in this tournament, we don't have to do them because we've just done them. Michael. Seventh. 9.33. Vuham's done. Reese's done. Is Toll done? Toll is done, right? He's in this tournament. Yep, Toll is done. Alf is done. Ronaldo is not done, but he's never played. So that's when we don't know. Just get rid of that. Suleiman is not done. So Suleiman. 15. 8.43. Bilal is done? Bilal done? Bilal is done. Ibi is done. Qflero, not done. '50th. I feel like this makes the most sense. 4.49. Just because, in theory, you can pick an average. You can say an average number. But in practice, it doesn't always work out that way. So it's better to use data that you have. It's better to use actual, real, practical evidence than theory, if you have it. You know? Theory only goes so far. Do mine and Alf's first if you can. If it's not in order, don't worry though. Yeah. So once I've worked out the average, then I'll just use that value anytime there's a new player. And I'll be able to tell if they're a new player if this is blank. This number is irrelevant for him. Yeah. Leon's the cheater, so we can get rid of him. Novus, again, we don't know, so we'll get rid of that. Cetrez, we do have data for. 29th. 6.85. Scuff Abbey, we do have data for. 55th. 3.93. Zoda, we've done. Chaz, we've done. Jonesy, we've done. Retros, we haven't. We have done Jonesy, right? He's in this list. Yeah. Okay, Retros, we haven't done. So let's check Retros. 17th. 8.2. Darky's not on Eerie, is he? Alf, you're 0.23 ahead of me. I'm only like 6 places on leaderboard head. I thought he was going to include that in the average. Nah. That's fine. Mad with me and you and Alf was playing ranked. I said to you what would happen if you caught someone cheating, then it happened. Excuse me, stick drift. No, but we were disgusting in rank though, I can't lie. Until we came up against full snakers. But yeah, that stack was pretty gross. Let's be real. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, no, we should. I won't include this number in the average. I'll make sure I take these ones out, the blank ones. I get what you're saying now, Alf. That makes sense. I won't do that. Terrible comms. Was it that Leon Cod? Yeah. Darky Shy, that's a bitch where he is. Yeah, it was nice. So has Darky ever actually been Eerie in ranked play? Ever in his life? Because I feel like he hasn't. But everyone just says he has. 33. 6.4. You know? I'm a bit confused. (23rd). 7.53. Oh, that was updated already. I haven't a clue. I doubt it. I'd say mid-crim maybe. Yeah, he's probably Zimin, yeah. We'll just leave it there for now because it is what it is. We've done Zach's already. JB, you're not in this tournament, are you? So we need to do yours. Your leaderboard rating was 9.72 before, by the way, which is crazy. But it's now... so you're 14th for overall KD, which is still very high. 8.54. So 8.67 overall rating. Inverted. He only ever played one tournament and then just dipped. But he's 10th for overall KD. I wonder why. 0.99. Did I do it leaderboard wise? I think I did it leaderboard wise before. Everyone says Zim. Zimming his dick off. What Zim? I don't think he's Zimming because I've seen his controller. I think he's probably, if anything, he's using a Cronus. But I don't know. He might be legit. He might just play high sense. Then I was from T1. I was 4th. Yeah, that was from first tourney. Abraham also has a Cronus. It was shown in Discord. Nah, I messaged him about that. It was his friends. He was setting it up for him. Abdo wouldn't send that if it was actually his. Let's be real. Alf on 210. Alf is not. Alf is on. Where's Alf? Alf's on 50, I think. Yeah, 50. If it was mine, I would happily say it. There's. So Jox's team is Alf, Abu Manara is 3. No, I'm saying he needs 210. Yeah, he does actually. Yeah. He's 210 behind. That is true. Okay, techniques has been done. V we need to do. So Vinny, can't you see? Where's Vinny? Vinny, it's 50th stat wise. Very low for an Eerie. Very, very low. 4.49. So his rating is 7.05. Sheps Bosch is... Sheps has never played. He dropped out. I remember now. So we got to get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid. And you know what? These gaps, we need to delete this as well. No, we don't. We're fine. We're fine. It's not that deep. It's not that deep. All right. So where were we? We were here with La Boche. But we're getting rid of that at least because it's blank now. Replies we just did. Smoked we haven't done. So smoked is up next. 46. Yeah. 4.94. 7.23. Danny G. Danny's is definitely needs updating now, I think. Probably still up there though. Yeah, 11th. Not bad. Oh wait, no, I was sorting by points. I'm doing this wrong. Who have I done based on points? Because I checked points at some point. So we need to backtrack. So I think technique was already done. V probably. I've probably done his wrong. $43rd. 5.28. Yeah. 5.28. Replies was done. Smoked is wrong. I had a feeling that was wrong because that didn't really make sense. Smoked, I know he's had high KDs. Yeah, look. He's 9th overall for KD. 9.1. So that didn't make sense. Okay, Danny. I think Danny's still 3rd, but see, this is the issue. He's only played in one tournament. So, but I'm not going to lie. Eye test would tell you that 3rd is not an incorrect leaderboard placement for him. 9.78. Kurd. 5th. 9.55. Apollo. We're getting through them, boys. We're getting through. Won't take too much longer. 4th. Again, we need more data on Apollo. But 4th is 9.66. Yansk. 24th. 7.42. If that tournament's playing on tournament, so much easier to AR with randoms or worse players. After last tournament, I should be banned from using sub. Nah, come on, Jockey. I'm sure you weren't that bad. You're a beast, mate. I used to main AR on all CODs, but I'm also AR in this COD. Okay, Logan's was done because he's playing in the next tourney. Air season, we needs an update. 40th. 5.62. Rahali needs an update. I think he dropped out as well, actually. No, he didn't. He has played in a tournament. 25th. I don't mean to open that. Your mother. Your fucking mother. 25th. 7.3. Aquasea we've done because he's playing. KZ no longer a 10. He is still going to be high though, 2nd, yeah, for overall KD. So that puts him at 9.89. Natty. $49th. 4.61. Yo, you're at Aquasea. What you saying, brother? No, you done alright, dropped it. It was 2 close games. Like, couldn't write it. Yeah, nah, honestly. Big up, Zaki boy. Like, how the fuck do you drop 2-1-2 in search? You stole my bonus. It's because he went 16-4 in that one game. That one rewind S&D was crazy. Why is that guy still in hella racist? You're not wrong. But I'm not gonna lie, I see a lot of people saying racist shit in the Discord like every day. And then some people it's like, oh, I'm just joking. Other people it's like, no, boot him because he's being racist. But it's like, how do you differentiate between someone joking and someone not joking? Do you know what I mean? It's hard. It's difficult. So, like I see shit every day, like little racist jokes. And it's like, how do you adjudicate? I don't know. Okay, Air is done. Rahali, Aquasi, KZ, Natty, Cupid's is next. $19th. 7.98. All right, here we go. We're down to the crims, so we're getting there. We're getting there. Biggie is nothing right now. Oh my god, boys, get a breathing. Fuck. Get a breathing. Alright, Mus. Musi. 52nd. 4.27. Reese dropped out. I don't think he's played in a tournament yet. Nope, he has not. So Reese is also unknown. Shotto. Shotto has played. Let's do Shotto. 42nd. That is 5.39. Right. KNR has played. 26th. So 7.19. But is KNR an Erie yet? Jonesy dropped to Alf RS3. He's Erie now. Makes sense. I thought you might be. Oh, what did I do? That was an accident. I thought you might be. That makes sense. KNR is up here then, and he is 26th. 7.19. 8.13. Let's see if he updated his thing. Probably not. Oh, he did. Okay, cool. Nice one, bro. Connor, you cooked on that S&D? Yeah, bro. He was going insane. He was 16-4. It was crazy. All right, Owen Harding. $69. 2.36. Nips. 67th. 2.58. Laughing my ass off, cry. Did Laughing my ass off, cry play, or did they drop out? I believe they dropped out. So I'm going to get rid of that. Blue. 61st. Which is 3.26. Oh, we've already done that. Of course, because he's playing. Trilogy. Trilogy playing. Trilogy is playing, so that's done as well. Beezy. Beezy's not playing, so Beezy needs an update. 27th. Respectable. 7.08. Taylor Hampton. Tay. Wait, what? Where's Taylor Hampton? Oh no, his name's different in here, isn't it? I think it's Jack. No, it's not Jack. Who's Taylor? Oh, it's just Hampton. It's just Hampton. There it is. 34. Uh, 6.29. No ninja check me bad. Yeah. Rifted has to be nice. Put me as a 4.75. Yeah, it will be based on whatever comes towards the end of this. We're doing this for that purpose. We're about halfway through. Okay, Frack. Magics. 20. 20th. 7.87. 0.87. Boom. Leon JJ. 63rd. That's really surprising, by the way. 3.03. Done that already. Jay, we've done already. These two are already playing. Biggest in town. It's really surprising because he's so much better than that. I don't understand how his KD's so low in these tourneys. 35th. 6.18. Any subs yet? Nah. No one's dropped out yet. No one's dropped out yet, Gubby. How's it going, bro? Let's fucking go, Gubby. Uh, 39th. 5.73. Pioli, what a legend. He played in one tournament and dipped. 62nd. 3.15. 17 Dylan. 51st. 4.38. Joy Boy. He's playing in this tournament, so that should be right already. 46th. 4.94, yeah. Bakesy. Bake me some bread. 44th. 5.17. I've got no ice when it comes to tourney day. That's what I'm thinking, bro, because you're so much better than your stats say. Like, way better. Sapling brother, 5th in subs, so hopefully get in this one. Let's have a little look. There is a chance. There is a chance. No, wrong one. Oh, Gub. Unless that's you. You're... Oh, you mean 5th Erie? Okay, that makes sense. He's reacted to top 250 Erie and Platinum. Can he get a grip? Rufus, do you think people get nervous because you're streaming and it had 40 or 50 video? 100%. 100%. Especially like the lower... Like I can imagine Plat and Diamond players getting quite nervous, which is understandable. Which is understandable. First 6 was last spots in tourney. No, I pulled those names. I already pulled them, so they're not in here anymore. In ranked, I can keep up with Iris, then just bottle in tourney. It's probably nerves, to be fair, because realistically, you know, it is a big audience. Like it's not massive, right? But okay, this guy's gone, so get rid of him. It's not like humongous, but it's big enough, yeah. So like you got 50 people watching you. It's a lot of pressure, man. 2.92. So it makes sense. Sebs has been done. Melody. 38th. 5.84. 33 turds. All right, down to the diamonds. We're nearly there. Mazza first. Mazza, you are 74. 1.8. Scrap, I think I had you in first round last 2 tourneys in a row, did I? Rule is next. Sproul. Sproule. 66. 1066. 2.7. Woohoo. Chaos lad. Fucking chaos lad. Chaos is Chaos done? Because did I see him here? Yep, Chaos is done. Beautiful. Back to back B2BK, I believe was Chaos, and then he changed his name. Okay, Sloothy. 56. 3.82. Jackie Boy Bennett. Jackie Boy, I believe. Jackie Boy Bennett. Is that Jack RB? I believe it is. Let's find out. Jack. There's so many Jacks, it's hard to keep up. Yeah, Jack RB is Jackie Boy. Alright. So he's Jack. This one, 77th. 1.46. 1.464. Random. Surely Random's never played in a tournament. I don't remember that name. Unless they changed their name. They must have dropped out. They must have. 23 LD. Must have dropped out. Kieran. Who's Kieran? Kieran Kelly, that's it. I remember now. 87th. I think he played in the first tournament. 0.34. And that was about it. Probably because of that skill rating. Probably. Just hypothesizing at this point. But I mean, I would probably stop playing if my stats look like that. To be fair to him. Sean McCollum. Let's do Sean McCollum. What is Sean? Sean McCollum. 48th. 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 4.72. Woohoo! MB. 79. 79. 1.24. 33 turds. Ruthless, I'm nearly sure you said you was going to change someone's name. You changed it to Daddy Slim, Draco or some shit. Yeah, that was Daddy Slim. But then he kept his name in game as Daddy Slim. Can't lie, this one's looking competitive so far. It is looking very competitive. Very, very competitive. We did MB, didn't we? Yeah, let's do Walshy. Walshy. 75th. The Hellstorm Legend. 1.69. 1.69. Boom. Oscar Carney. Oscar Carney must have dropped out, right? Someone told me he dropped out. I think it was Walshy. Yeah, he's not here. He's not here. Oscar Khan, he's gonzo, bro. He's gonzo. Alright, Gaza Kid. 78th. Boom. 1.35. Bilos is in the next tournament, I believe. Yep, so we've already done him. 3.69. Noah Kroon is someone we don't have data on, once again. Shepbo. Big Shepbo. He's up next. Shepbo. 45th. 45th. 5.06. The Jockey Wocky. We've already done you. We've already done you, you little slat. Fucking hell. Charles to win it. Is Abda playing this tourney? He is. Go on, Charlie. Go on, Charlie. Go on, Charlie. Mischievous. I'm nearly certain this person had an American accent. Now, either they're living in Europe or they played from America and broke the rules. 54th. 4.04. 4.04. They've only played in one tournament though, so it's fine. Corbin 3.06 should already be done. Yep, Corbin's done already. Sarwa, I believe this was a dropout too. Yep, dropout. See how many dropouts we get? It's so annoying. Hassan we've done because we just... Oh my god, how many times am I going to accidentally open that? I'm about to lose it. 4.9. Yeah. This should be 2 decimal places. Oh, it is. It's just... Yeah, of course. Who's atting me? Not said anything there, mate. Alright. Collie Wobble's done as well, I believe, because Collie's in this tournament. Is Collie in this tournament? Collie is in this tournament. 3.64. Go on, Collie. Nolters. Is Nolters in this tournament? I don't believe he is. So we need to do Nolters. Nully. 80. 1.12. Okay, Space is up next. We're down to the last few, boys. We're down to the last few. Space. 65th. 2.81. 2.81. Oh. Honey. Now, this is going to be very low. I can tell you that for sure. Tony, 89th. Yep, he's bottom. I did say it was going to be low. So... 0.11. So his skill rating is 0.79. That's the lowest possible. Ben Camo. Fucking Benjamin Camo. 88th. Second lowest possible. 0.22. Yeah, the Plats struggle in these tournaments. Seb, Jack, and Charles in a team. All my channel points in that team winning. Any sign of inverted coming back to playing it? Probably not. No, is that guy's the reason I'm not Crim yet? Best teammate, not gonna lie. Almost time for teams. Come on, Bush. You already know, bro. All right. Did not mean to click that either. Okay, Daddy Slim up next. Go on, Daddy. Feed me. Feed me something. Something nice. 83rd. 0.79. 0.79. Boom. So as you can see, the Plats are all quite low because they do tend to get bullied in these lobbies. But it's okay because team effort. Next up is Hashim. Remember when Hashim was calling Benji a gold? And he's got a 0.5 KD. Alright, bro. 84th. 0.67. Can you blame them? Some seriously good players in these tourneys. Absolutely not. That's what it's fairs, bro. It's fairs. I respect them for playing the Plats. I'll be honest. Notices to go S&D, pull up his S&D KD from last tourney. You went 0-8, didn't he? How the fuck has he got 0.5 with a tourney win in second place? Who? Who? Hashim? No, he hasn't. Or you mean Daddy Slim? Because he's just a great team player, bro. Obviously. Come on. Keep up. Alright, Woody. Woody. Pick me scrap. Yeah, how many gifted? For what? To be able to fix the teams? We're not doing bribery, bro. We're not doing any bribery, boys. That's just what I have to say on camera. Alright, Abood. Slip me something under the radar and then we'll talk. No, I'm joking. 82nd. 0.9. 0.9. Abood, the legendary teammate. Abood. What a legend. Mikey Byrne. We don't have data for Mikey. Noob Master. Go on, Noob Master, you legend. Not quite. 85th. 0.56. And that's it. Woohoo! Alright, now what we need to do is something a little bit complicated. And we're not going to copy and paste directly because formulas mess up. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all of the... So top 250s we'll do. We'll do top 250s as well. We'll do top 250s as well. So basically, we need to grab all of this, but we just want to paste the values. We don't want to paste the formulas. So just the values. And then the only row the only column we care about is this one. Now we're going to do that for every single category. So all of this. Okay, let's figure out how we're exactly how we're going to do this. And then paste just the values. And then we need to change everything to 2DP. Like that. And then we need to remove all three of these rows because we don't care about these in terms of finding the averages currently. And then we also need to remove the empties. So, for example, this row we can delete. And also, shit, I made a mistake. I need to figure out who's new. So we need to remove these two. So let's just go down manually and we'll do it manually. So new or not played, Ronaldo. So delete. Not played, Novus. Delete. Gap. Delete. Okay, gap. Is that a gap between? No, but that's the gap for Crim. So leave that. Delete. 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 It's how many dropouts we get. It's crazy. Delete. See, you can see that we don't get many Eerie dropouts, but we get loads of Crim dropouts. So many Crim dropouts. So everyone on this list we have data for. That's the end goal. Everyone that is going to remain we have data on, and therefore we can find an average rating for each rank, and then we're going to use that to give ratings to new players that we don't have data on. We'll just give them the group average. Shit, I just realized I made a mistake there. I need to separate that. Okay, and then delete this one as well, and then delete this one, delete this one. Was that right? That was right. He's a new player. Okay, so everyone here is a player that has played And this is their skill rating. Now, this is quite interesting. I might actually... Should I make a little... Nah, that's too long. Yeah, check DM coach. The Hill God. I was creasing watching it back. I dropped elevator, I killed, and I hit a booty bum. Because Joy Boy said if he gets, I think, 6 kills, then you get gifted subs, innit? Did you use Excel in college, Ruthless? Not really. I went to sixth form. I did maths, physics, psychology, and I did further maths for a year, but then I dropped it. So we didn't really use Excel. I used Excel a bit when I did statistics in GCSE for the coursework, but it's more just from my own... I use Excel a lot in my personal life because I'm kind of fucking nerdy like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I love numbers. So that's why I did all these stats, and I don't mind doing it. Because I actually enjoy doing it. It's kind of weird. Why did he delete my name? Because it's your first tourney. It's not in order. No, not in order. Okay, so, boys, we're going to do this now. So, the averages are going to be here. So, equals sum of... And it's going to be this plus this plus... Wait, no, I don't need to do sum of. I can do average. What a noob. Average of this. 9.39 is the average top 250 according to our data set. And then we can do the same here. Average of all the Eries. And let's see, this is going to be interesting. 8.29. Okay, so 7.27 was definitely too low, but 8.75 was too high. So kind of in the middle. Kind of in the middle. But that's good to know. That's really good to know. And then we have Crimson. So this will be your rating, Biggie, by the way. Just so you know. Boom. 5.66. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That might be because there's more Eries. So it's an Erie dominated tournament. Therefore, Crims perform below average to their normal standards. Let's say Crims were playing in an average ranked lobby, they'd perform better, right? But because the tournament's dominated by Eries, Crims perform lower than they are expected to. So that also makes sense. That also makes sense. And I'm assuming the plat is going to be because the Crim rank is 6.25. Let's see what it is up here. It's 5 to 7.5, and their average is 5.66, so very low Crim. Erie is 8.29, and the Erie range is 7.5 to 10. So still not that high, to be fair. Eries are also performing lower than you'd expect, but then again, no, because it's not really out of 10, because the highest rating you can have as an Erie is like 9.25. So it's more... It's hard to explain, but let's just carry on. Stop waffling. Okay. Average. For the diamonds, 3.36. See, that makes sense. And the average for the platinums is 0.96. Okay, so these are the numbers. So this is going to be, we're going to call this setup, and then we're going to call this averages. Oh. So that makes sense. So we've got 9.39 for Erie, 8.29 for Crim, Oh, sorry, 9.39 for top 250, 8.29 for Iri, 5.66 for Crim, 3.36 for Diamond, and 0.96 for Platinum. Great analysis, pal. Thanks. Alfie getting shafted with your team, so I don't think I will because there's a lot of Iris in this tournament, so the average will be higher than normally. So what this means is when we go into our, if we paste, because it will just be easier to view. So fuck off. Right, let's write it down. Good old school write it down. Always works. 9.39, 8.29, 5.66, 3.36, and 0.96. Okay, so that means Novus Iri is 8.29 because he's never played before. That's average Iri for our tournaments. J Rolls, average plat, 0.96. Noah Kroon, Crim? Is Noah a Crim? Diamond. Average Diamond is 3.36. Biggie's a Crim, right? Average 5.66. Double check. Yeah, Crimson. By the way, Biggie, is that your highest ever rank, yeah? Because it's supposed to be your peak rank, so the highest you've ever been in Black Ops 6. 0.96. And stable, we don't know, because he hasn't. Why is it such a big drop from Iri to Crim, though? What if someone's Crim free? But that's just the averages. That's what the data set's telling us. So if you're a new Crim, yeah, like you say, it's limited. It's always going to be limited because it's impossible to know. But this is the best we can get. And the best thing is when you have data on each player. That's the best thing. I love having new players, but it also makes it a little bit more inaccurate. Just because there's that randomness factor. Does anyone know what rank stable is, by the way? Because he's not reacted, he's not put his rank, and he's not responding to my messages. When people do this, it really bothers me. I messaged him earlier, he just didn't respond. Apparently Ninja is fixed, yeah, Magix. Apparently. Get first sub in. I might have to, but the thing is I don't know what rank he is. Oh, actually it doesn't matter, does it? Yeah, first sub, because we haven't done teams yet. If he don't respond in the next like half an hour, I'm just going to sub him out. Because I need to make the teams. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to put a message. Daddy Slim's on a PS4 as well. Yeah, but he is on a PS4 now, so that's the thing. So, like, naturally, in 1v1s at least, you're going to be at a massive disadvantage. Daddy Slim has a 0.5. Yeah, he does. Labosh. Push. Get stable out subbing. I'll have to very soon if he doesn't respond. Ronaldo is a 1v1 merchant though, like he tops at 1v1s, he smoked me. I need to 1v1 Ronaldo then. I don't really do 1v1s there. When will teams be finalised? Very soon. We're just waiting for Stable to respond. Need to see my team, see if I'll sleep well tonight or not. What's the big racing event? Sandown. Ruthless, I got a message saying I was pulled and put into the subs. Is that right? Eh? I hate 1v1s, proves nothing, to be honest. Maybe Gunny, that's it. Not even Gunny though, really, Zach. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's literally just about reading the minimap and gunfight manipulation. Like, it proves something, but it doesn't prove how good you are in an actual game of COD. Because there's so many factors that come into it. You know? Bush. Bush. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to sub out Stable, boys. He's just not responding to me. I messaged him at 9:45, which is an hour ago now. I've added him twice, once in DMs and once in the group chat. I've also put so many times that you need to react to your rank, and if you don't, then you won't be put down as a sub. Now, obviously, he's not a sub, but realistically, boys, I mean, the amount of times I've said it, you should know by now that you need to react to your rank. And if you don't, then I'm not going to know your rank. And realistically, I can't hold everyone else up. Like, I can't hold everyone else up on the teams. You guys want to know the teams. People need to prepare, you know, need to practice and that. So I'm going to give him until 45. 10:45. If he don't respond, then I'll remove him. Get him gone, Shan. Got a new controller, so need to practice for Sunday. It's fair. It's a fair argument. Like I say, 45, 1:45. Does anyone else know him? Does anyone else here actually know who he is and know what rank he is? I don't think he's a sub, right? I don't think he was on the subs thing. He was one of the... He was in the Discord poll. Who's first in the subs bench? Let's find out. Finally got a monitor now. It should be better than TV. Jesus Christ, Scrap. This whole time you were playing on a TV. Stick drifting both sticks. Why is Kante in Luke Bennett's fridge? What? Yeah, I mean, you're saying that the thing is, imagine he's sleeping, which is true, he could be. But if you haven't reacted to your rank, how am I, like, the amount of times I've said you need to react to your rank, it's one of the requirements when you join the server. So, you know, I do like to give people chances, but at the end of the day, if you haven't done something as basic as that, then it's kind of your own problem. Playing on a 60-inch TV. What the hell? I need to put your skill rating down. Did not mean to click that. No stable. All right, boys, 3 minutes. I mean, I think I should just do it now. I'm going to just do it now. At the end of the day, sorry, but you're not responding. So Noob Master is in. And stable is out. All right. Okay, so Noob Master, Noob Master, Noob Master, Noob Master. Your skill rating is 0.97. Wait, where am I? 0.97. Okay. We're almost ready to make teams, boys. The thing is, though, Stable was playing him. He's been in for a couple weeks because he was going to play in the 8s last week that I was using to test the minimap. Remember when I was running 8s to test the minimap? He was meant to play in that. So he's been around. He just, for some reason, just hasn't submitted his rank. Okay, boys, teams are coming out now. So what we'll do is we're going to turn this into a... Wait, what did I just do? We're going to turn this into a quick table. Insert table. The table does have headers. Player. That is not a column. Okay. Why has it done it like this? Okay, I need to do this. Layer. And then do it like this. And then it'll work. Watch. No, it's done it again. Done it again! Little bastard! It never usually does this. Wait, what am I? Have I lost the plot? I think I might have actually lost the plot. This is what I usually do. Obviously. The fuck? Alright. So before we do this, we're going to do largest to smallest. Boom. So this is what the Ruthless algorithm believes is the ranking in terms of skill rating for the upcoming tournament. this. And looking at it, kind of makes sense. The new players not as much, because obviously we don't have data on them. But the top 10 generally you can't really argue with in no particular order. Half the tourney is Iri. So now, if it would be really interesting if we do average skill rating of the tournament is okay, not too bad, 6.05, which by the way is crim, mid crim. The free plats tank the average, they did indeed. And in statistics, you would not include these because they are anomalous values. Pardon me. Depending on the standard deviation of the data set, though, of course. All right, so let's do the teams now. Let's do the teams. Okay. Don't include them, see what it is. Let's have a look. Let's change this. Just that. 6.58. Still not mad high. That's still not Iri. That's high crim though. It's like mid to high crim. Interesting. So, you know, if you're an Iri, you've still got a good chance of slamming in this tournament, realistically. Because that's the average. But if you think about it, it is a slightly above average lobby, even if you include the plats, it's still 6, and obviously half of 10 is 5, so it's in the upper sector. It's an above average tournament in terms of average SR. But yeah, that does bump it up a fair amount when you take the plats out. All right, boys, so we're gonna make teams. So we actually need to get rid of all of this because this is just in the way. Oh, I know why it wasn't there when I did no fill before. Obviously, it's because the text is white, you donkey. So when there's no background, you're not going to see the text. The text was still there. Oh, I'm such a little downy. Fuck. When I say downy, I mean I'm down and out. Like, I'm upset. Like, I'm down. Like, sad. Not the other thing. Okay. So with that being said, we need to take these out because ChatGPT will get confused because it always does. Ugh. And we need to save this. T7 players. And then we need to go to ChatGPT. Let's.com. Have I signed in? Do I need to sign in? No, I've already signed in. We're all good. Downey's always a term I use when I'm sad. What's those numbers mean? It's your skill rating, Abuhem. It's your skill rating. You have maximum skill rating because you're top two. Well, you've been top 250, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way, because I'm a bit confused whether you're an Iri or whether you're a peak Iri or a peak top 250. So, give me some clarity here. Are you a peak top 250? I haven't kept top 250. Oh, when did you hit it though? When did you hit top 250? Was it like at the start of the season when everyone gets top 250? Or what's your peak SR? What's your peak SR? Put it that way. $14K. Put it this way, if you played the game enough, you'd probably keep top, right? Because 14K, there's been some seasons where the season's ended and the entry for top 250 has been like 16K, so. What about Abda then? Has he finished? Has he finished top 250 before? Has Abda finished top 250 before? Has he finished a season in top 250? Or is it the same case as you? Because that's not really top, is it, if you haven't stayed there? I mean, I don't mind keeping you at a 10. Yeah, Abda told me he sold top 250 account. Okay, let's just leave it. Let's just leave it. Okay, Charlie, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to keep you waiting. So sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm gonna give you... Okay, I can't type now. You a table of players all assigned a... Oh, you... They will... Oh, shit. They will all have a value out of 10. Not value, skill rating. Skill rating. Well, 32 players total. I need you to make 8 teams of 4 at random. At random, ensuring that the total skill rating of each team is as even as possible. It's okay, Mr. Ruthless. Oh, it knows. It's got history on you, boys. Okay. Files. Add files. Add files. It's Tawny's T7, T7 players. That file is in use. I have to close it. You wanker. You wanker. Get rid. Okay, now we should be able to use it. There we go. Send. Where is it? Usually it shows up here. Analyzing. Chat GPT is analyzing. You pay for Excel? Yeah, I pay for the OneDrive subscription. OneDrive? No, yeah, I pay for extra OneDrive storage, and it gives you Office 365 with it. Okay, see, this is way too... The standard deviation here is way too... No. We need more balance. Listen to me now. How much is it? I can tell you right now, actually. So, Oh yeah, it's called Microsoft 365 Personal, £8.49 a month, and it gives you a terabyte, I believe, or 2 terabytes of OneDrive storage. But I also pay for $19.99 a month for ChatGPT Plus, because obviously I use it bears now. So all this tournament shit. So by the way, boys, fairly often we have to do quite a few re-rolls because this AI can get a little bit confused sometimes. And so I have to make sure that it understands that I want even teams, not uneven teams. And so I use the exclamation mark just to whip it into place. Because look, you've got an average skill rating here of 6.36 and the lowest is 5.7. It's too big of a gap. It's way too big of a gap, you know? It's got to be more tight. Nice and tight. Tight-knit. A tight-knit community. Oh, come on, mate. Are you alright here? You a bit lost? Right, much tighter now. There we go. Wait, no, that's still not even tight. Bro. Yes. It needs the average SR of each team needs to be more even. It might be that it's not possible with this specific data set, but I highly doubt it. Time slow and steady. Woohoo! I got Pro 2, it's a W. Do you have Plus or Pro? Because Pro is like £200 a month. If you've got Pro, then Jesus, mate. You got a lot of money to be spending that on ChatGPT. Pro, that's like $2,400 a year. Depends what you're using it for, though. If you're using it to make money, then that makes sense. Dialed in, I've equalized the team so the spread is just 0.08 and every team's average SR is close to 6.05. Well, there you go. That's what I wanted in the first place, you dickhead. Do you know what I mean? Come on, son. All right, so here we go. These are our teams. Jonesy, Toll, Blue, Noah. Logan, Abda, Hassan, Corey. Saddings, Banana Muncher, Leon, Corbin. Replays, Zoda, Seb, Noobmaster. Alf, Halal Bilal, Joyboy, J Rose. Ibi, Trilogy, Biggie, Bilos. Abuhem, Charlist, J, Mikey Burn. Aquasi, Novus, Chaos, Collie. Can anyone see any duplicates anywhere? I can't. Sometimes ChatGPT is little bit retarded as well, and it will duplicate names. So have Jonesy here and then Jonesy here, for example, and then just leave someone out. Yeah, you've got Abuhem. But you've got Mikey Byrne, who is a plat. But then again, there's a plat here. There's a plat here. There's a few plats in here, to be fair. A few diamonds. Right, I'm off to have the best night's sleep ever. Yeah, you've got the MVP on your team, bro. Let's see if he gets MVP 2 weeks running. Let's see. Let's see. So yeah, these are the teams. And this is literally as even as it can be. Look at the total SRs. So technically, SR-wise, this team's the best, but it's bumped up slightly because Novus we don't have any data for. So that rating could potentially be lower. Trust me, these ratings don't really... They don't tell you who's going to win. Like, for example, this is so tight. It's within 0.08. Like, that's nothing. It's negligible, right? But yeah, so on paper, this is the weakest team and this is the strongest team. Like I say, a 0.08 differential is so small. I'm joining Discord on a burner next week, going undercover as a plan. We'll be able to know straight away, bro. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm on a new controller, sorry. I'll be able to tell when it's Zaki boy. I'll be able to tell. I'll be like, that kid is playing disciplined. That's not a plat. That's not a plat. I'll know. I'll know. With your game management and decision making, I'll know straight away. Plat Sebs, what? Okay. All right, boys. Those are the teams. So we're gonna announce them now. So let's do T7 teams with a little shake of the hands. A little shake of the hands. Okay, maybe not. A little shake of the hands. Create. Before Logan puts Willie, I need to change the permissions. Let's just update that straight away. I reckon he still managed to get one in there, though. I reckon he did. No, he didn't. Wow. Okay. Teams, go up there, please. Thank you. I will act as a plat, then the second half of the match I'll go all in. Hopefully J Rose with the undercover plat. What rank is Zoda? He's an Eerie. Why, Charlie? Why late game? This week looks really even though, because I like the fact that we knew, so most players we knew their ratings, and then the ones we didn't, we did an average of the current ratings. So I feel like this week's going to be really even. I mean, I say that every week, and then look what happens. One team doesn't drop a map. You know what I mean? So we can only hope. We can only hope. This is a pick of the teams, yeah. It is indeed. Oh look, we've got all of these past conversations. Upload speed issue, team balance setup, Wi-Fi drop causes, mirror angle effect, tactical mask, CDL Black Ops, best budget smart TVs, just bought a new TV for my living room, self-employed sick pay, very important when you're self-employed, Twitch sign up workaround, well it's not actually sick pay, it's insurance, Twitch sign up workaround, this was for the sign up poll, create table from images, this was collating the stats from the last tournament and creating a table from it, but it did not work because AI is a bastard sometimes and I had to manually correct it earlier. New chat, don't know, erase and fill table, that was for the leaderboard, and now it's building teams. Just because it gives me time to regen from football. Oh, you play a little bit of footy, do ya? Sunday? No, because Saturday. Do you play in a league, though? Saturday league. If Novus is good, that bottom team is scary. It depends, doesn't it? It depends. Is Novus Mashu on COD because he's crazy good? No doubt people will drop out as well. Yeah, this is the thing. Every week, people drop out, and that messes up the distribution. It messes up the balancing. It really messes it up, you know. Because then you've got to sub someone in that isn't of equal skill rating. You can only do it by rank, right? Yeah, Abuham was a sub. He's top 250, but obviously if I have top 250s not subbing in for Iris, then they'll be sitting on the bench the whole time. They'll never come in. Do you know what I mean? You can't have a top 250 for a top 250 because it's so rare. So it's a bit unfair, you know? But yeah, teams. So let's do the official listing. Teams. Boost this 8. If Stable comes back with his rank, I'll put him as number 1 on the subs bench. just because obviously it's a little bit peak that he had to be subbed out. So Alpha is Jonesy, Toll, Blue, Noah. Jonesy, Toll, Blue, Noah, Bravo, Logan, Abdur, Hassan, Corey. Oh, this team's quite good, you know. The Doctor. That team's quite good, to be fair. Charlie. Technique, Reese, Leon. That's a good team. Technique, Reese, Leon, Corbin. Technique, Reese, Leon. Delta. Replays, Zoda, Sebs, Noob Master. Replays, Zoda, Sebs, and Noob Master. Alf, Bilal, Joyboy, J-Rolls. Alf, Bilal, Joyboy, and J-Rolls. Rockshot. Grr. Ibby, Trilogy, Biggie, Bilos. Shit. Ibby, Trilogy, Biggie, Bilos. Ibby, Trilogy, Biggie, and Bilos. Golf. Second to last. Abu, Charlie, Jay, Mikey. Abu, Charlie, Jay, Mikey. Team Hotel. Last but not least, Aqua, Novus, Chaos, Collie. Aqua. Novus. Chaos. Is that the right Novus? Where did the thing go? It is the right Novus, right? Is that the right Novus, yeah? Chaos and Collie. There's two Chaoses as well. I need to make sure I get the right one. Yeah. And Collie. Send now. Is Novus good? Called out someone I recognised. Time for the bracket. Time for the bracket. That's cheeky. That is cheeky. Logan put Willie. Okay, there's one team I have to put last because they asked me, and they physically cannot make it until towards the end of the tournament. So we will take that into account. But yeah, let's do the bracket. Why the fuck is my default search engine Yahoo? Why? Wait, am I logged in? No. Log in now. Getting a bit shit, innit? But yeah, bracket time. We're gonna make the bracket now, boys. Apparently, I've got my password wrong. Oh, you're joking. What is it? What the fuck could it be? Oh, it's that. What? Why is it that? Why is it that? Weird. Alright, fair enough. Anyway, we're back in the game. We're back in the game. Create bracket. Ruthless 8 T7 single elimination. We don't need to add that. That's just long for no reason. Theme modern dark. Show seeds off. Show scores on. Check marks. I don't know what that does. Show dates, times, locations, round titles. Traditional seeding off. Okay. Teams. Add participant. Add. Okay, and then simply put, we do things like this. So we need to open 8 setup, and then we need to come up here. Well, first of all, we're going to do the RNG for the bracket, so the teams. So G. Whatever. 1 and 8. So the first one, was that first one 1? I'm not sure. So 7 has to be last. So 7 is golf. Nope. So 3 was Charlie. So Charlie at first. 2, Bravo. 1, Alpha. Okay. Very random of you. 6, Foxtrot. 4, Delta. 5, Echo. And then last must be B, D, E, F, G, H, Hotel. There we go. We're winning. I said you're doing back-to-back earlier, bro. What rank is our teammate? Plat messaged me saying he'd drop out as he doesn't want to throw our shit, bless him. But then he would just be subbed in for another Plat. Tell him to not drop out. That doesn't make sense, because then we'll just be replaced with another Plat. Is Joyboy decent? He is. He's a solid player, mate. You just need to tell him to lock in, because he loses composure too much. Like, he gets too erratic. Sometimes he needs to just slow down and lock in. And I feel like mentally he gets checked quite easily. I don't know. Yes, Ruthless, you're still getting cracked. Setting up the tourney, bro, for Saturday. Setting up the tourney. Yeah, Joyboy wakes up too late as well. If he woke up earlier, he'd play a lot better as well. He wakes up for the tourneys way too late. Okay, what's going on here? This is... Okay, we can close that. And this one we can also close. So that... Okay, so we're going to set the bracket now, boys. This is all final. Boom. Start tournament. And then we need to set the times, obviously. So that shit needs to disappear. Can you fuck off, please? Thank you. So it's Saturday the 13th, right? Yep. First game's at 6. And the bracket is going to be, or the map set, sorry, is going to be 4. And 4 is rewind. So rewind HP first. And let's just, let's make this a little bit easier for ourselves. Why is this not working? No. Oh my god. Okay, we'll do that. Drag it down. No, please. Just let me do it, please. This one? Yeah. But then we need the bracket here as well. Oh, your mother. Your actual mother. It's when you've got a dual fucking setup, man. What is going on here? What is it? I want to attach it back to this. Now I can't, apparently. Oh, do you know what? Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Close that. Boom. Alright. Now we're back in business. We're back in business. Alright, so first map is Rewind Hardpoint. Rewind HP. Take out Fringe. I bet you take out Fringe. Fringe is staying for now. Uno dealership. Hassie. Okay, so that's map set 1. Rewind dealership Hassie. Next. This one's at 7. Volt. Proto. And Fringe. Ugh. No, that's a kind of a horrid map set. To be real. Oh, wrong date. I think this one will be at 8 o'clock. It's not there. 20. Hassie. Fringe. Hassie again, can't happen. Rewind. I'm gonna put Skyline. I'm overruling. Okay, and then 21. Red card. Okay, we haven't had red card yet. That's good. Can't have a red card S&D when we just had a red card hardpoint. Protocol search again. Should we respin? Dealership, we've had that. Rewind search. Hassy search. Yeah, Hassy search. And then Hassy hardpoint. We've just had Hassy Fringe hardpoint. And then what I always do, just to keep things interesting, is I always do the first map of each semi-final, or I did it last tournament, not always, but I did it last tournament, and I'm going to do it again. This tournament is Skyline HP first map of each semi-final, because obviously we love a bit of Skyline, come on. That's a rewind search. And Fringe hardpoint. Do you know what? Fringe is actually not too bad when everyone's not snaking their dicks off, bro. It's actually not that bad. And you guys voted for it to be in. Do you know what I mean? Wank maps. Do pro hardpoint for vibes. I might have to vote for it. I might have to poll it, sorry. Yeah, Fringe doesn't work in Black Ops 6, you're not wrong. But it's a bit better without snaking. What in the rigs? There's an entertainment factor as well, you know. You gotta keep people entertained. If I truly did it random, I guarantee you it would just be fucking Fringe all over the place. So, red card. Can't do a red card hardpoint. Volt hardpoint. Nah, that's fine. Or HP. And then the final is always completely random. Date again. Actually, that is the wrong date too, because it's at midnight. Final is always completely random. So Skyline. Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind if you want to do a nice little Skyline hardpoint. Fringe S&D. Fringe loves showing its face in these tourneys, doesn't it? It really does. Hassy. Oh no, that's Skyline. My bad. Rewind. Don't mind rewind. Quite a good watch. 5. Rewind again. Can't do that. 1. Dealership. Dealership S&D. And then Volt hardpoint. GG's. Skyline doesn't work. No, I don't either, but it's more entertaining. None of the maps work, let's be real, apart from Hassy. Hassy actually functions properly as a hardpoint map. But Skyline is just a complete bang out. It's not even really about... It's not even about which team is better, it's just about which team has the better gunny, basically. There's no strats at all, it's just... Play for fucking trades, play fast for trades. And that's the thing, yeah, like you say, the maps are shit in this game, and that's why everyone is always unhappy with the map set in the brackets because the maps are all shit. So like it's hard to be happy. You know what I mean? You could take their place if you were a plat and on the subs bench, but you are neither, my friend. So unfortunately not. Hassie the best map. Hassie is the best map. Agreed. Rush says a subs bench, mate. There is indeed. Need to see a map 5 this week. We absolutely do, bro. I'm fed up of 3-0s in the final. I am plat Ruthless Records. Yeah, no, I don't think you are, bro. Because you were the guy. I'm pretty sure it's you that was in during the tournament stream, and you were trolling, brother. You were trolling. So, all right, bracket is set, and let's get it in the Discord. Bracket. Gaming controller. That one. Manage. Invite. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. I'm the most serious candidate here. Next time I'll sign up early. Thanks for the heads up, Ruthless. No way you got our goal finally. Black Ops 7 ranked, we have Raid and Hijacked, Hardpoint and Meltdown Search, Rumored, thank god no more shit maps. I don't think Hijack will be a Hardpoint map. But Raid, 100%. Meltdown will be in because it was, they said, a search map that hasn't been in a COD game since, which I'm pretty sure is Meltdown. And who's the best in the game? There'll be Yemen, so Yemen Hardpoint. Express S&D. GG's, Charlie. Good night, bro. Yeah, Meltdown will be search only. Yeah. Which team you predict is winning? What is Zoda talking about? We have a plat and a crim, but they have top 250 and 2 Iris. Who? What is he? What is he on about? I always see the most random shit when I make teams, and I'm like, I don't even know what I'm reading. Like, I don't even understand what he's saying. Who has a top 250 and 2 Iris, Zoda? If you're in a stream, tell me now. Tell me now. Tell me now. He was chatting shit. Sounds like it. Sounds like it, brother. Okay, boys, what's that bot that you can get that can clear the chat? Is it called ProBot? You can use it to clear chats, because then I don't have to make all new channels. I can just clear these ones and then ProBot. Press the server. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Sorry, Halal Bilal. I keep forgetting, bro, to predict. Give me a second. But I don't like all those permissions. I don't like that. But we have to do it, innit? Jonesy, is there ever a risk to adding all these permissions? Rufus want to get me diamond. He's a coach. Got me in as mod. Rufus, you coach. Yeah, I'm actually probably gonna start modding people. Yeah. If you're not trolling, Rush, then send me a message, bro, on TikTok or Discord, and we can lock in. The coaching is serious, though, yeah? So if you're trolling, please don't waste my time, because I will not be happy. I will not be happy, and I'll be an angry boy. Just like last stream, I'll be an angry boy. Yeah, if you paid, and I know you were, I'll know you're not trolling, you know? Okay, so how do what's the command on Probot to clear a chat? Zoda thought Jay was Eerie. It's ! Discord, the full word, Rush. Okay, and I will have to... Let's figure this out. Just brain and game sense. Yeah, okay, bro. Okay, brother. We all saw that shake. Will I have to give it permissions? I do coach any ranks, yeah. Any and every rank. The reason why I think you're trolling, bro, is because you came in the Twitch stream during the tournament on Saturday, before it started, and you were being very trolly. Very, very trolly. And other people were saying that you were trolling, so... Probot is administrator already. Okay, good. Let's try it. Let's try it, Jonesy. Nope. Never me with a serious candidate here. Okay. It's hard for me to tell, brother. I don't know how to use this this bot. Can anyone give me a hand? I need coaching. Shall I ask ChatGPT? / Oh, I'm not even on the... Is it clear? / clear. Ah. Do I need to put all? It says number of messages to delete, but if I just do this... Oh. Go on, Probot. Go on, son. Is it set prices? Yeah. I have different services. If you go on my TikTok page, you'll see the services I offer. If you go to the TikTok Rufus_010, go to my pinned TikTok where it has a description of each service and the price. And those are the prices. They are set. Yeah. So what we actually need to do before we do this is we need to edit the players that are in each category. So we need to remove Ibby, Jay, and Noobmaster. And we need to add the players that are in alpha. And those players are Jonesy, Toll, Blue, and Noah Crew. Jonesy, Toll, Blue, Noah. Boom. And then that way. Wait, what? Oh, it's here. Saying you gotta accept my application. Yeah, because I had to. Hold on, give me a sec. So Jonesy, is there anything in this chat? Can you check, please? If you go to Alpha, the Alpha category now, it should be there for you because I've just added you. Can you see anything, or is it clear? Yeah, you're in now, bro. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Okay, so we just need to do the same for every single one. No worries, bro. Okay, category. Okay, Logan Abda Hassan Corey. Hassan and Corey. This is so much easier now that I can do this because it takes time to delete all those channels and then reset and create new ones, you know? Category. Saddings, Banana Muncher, Leon Corbin. Technique, Reese. Leon. Banana Muncher, Leon Corbin. Okay, that's Charlie done. Delta, the winners from last time. Replay Zoda Seb's Noob Master. Wait, what did I just do? Did I just add them to Charlie? No, I didn't. That was Delta. What the fuck? Wait, what? Tawny's overall looks good. If that's genuine feedback, then I appreciate you, bro. Type of coaching you do, live coaching or VODs? Mostly VODs. Why did this not work? I'm so confused. The chat should be cleared, no? I swear I did it. Or did I not do it yet? Mostly VODs, because VODs you can pause and rewind and tab to an illustration, a map where you can demonstrate spawns and talk about other concepts, whereas live Coaching, I'm not really a fan of because it's not as thorough. It's still alright, like I do it sometimes when people specifically request it, but I never recommend it. It's just too frantic. You just don't get as much out of it, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as beneficial. So, even though it would be quicker and easier for me, you know? Which is why a lot of other coaches, not naming names, but a lot of the other coaches out there only do live coaching because they know that it's quick and easy money. But I'm not about that because I actually care about, you know, providing a good service because that's going to work long term. But certain coaches will just try and make it as quick as possible. So they'll do a live session, yap a little bit, and then off you go. You know? You know, it's genuine when the wallahi is wallahi, bro. You know it's genuine when it's thrown in. Of course it is halal Bilal. And halal Bilal would not lie about that either. He would not lie. At the other coaches. Yeah. Certain coaches are... Nah, don't. He's not. You guys are disrespecting him there because I don't know him. I've never spoken to the guy. I've heard things. I've heard people say stuff that doesn't sound great, to be honest. But I've never seen. The clips that I see on his channel and that, it looks. He knows what he's talking about. He knows what he's talking about in terms of the fundamentals of the game. Like, he's not wrong. I don't know about his procedure and like how he actually goes about the coaching. I can't speak on that because I don't know. Like the relationship he builds with the student and, you know, how he actually runs the session itself. The format. Obviously, I can't speak on that. But in terms of what he says about the game, for the most part, he's right. He's not wrong. Alf, Halal, Joy Boy, J Rolls. Yeah, this team's pretty strong. Okay, this Bilal, I know you were asking. This is my prediction. Arv YouTube the GOAT, pub stomping. I'm not violating Arv. I literally watch every single of his videos. He coached one of my guys. Doesn't know how to break hill, neither explain it. Game's gone. But God, a million things can happen. I don't know. Obviously, I haven't seen what you saw then, but I think it's easy to criticize, you know, until you try it yourself. And then a lot of people often realize that when they do try it themselves, that they can't do it, you know? Just generally speaking. That's with everything in life, though. That's with everything. It's like when people are hypercritical of football players. It's like, well, could you do it? No. But do they deserve the criticism? Well, yeah, because they get paid a lot of money. So realistically, they can't complain, can they? Ibby Trilogy Biggie Bilos. Ibby Trilogy Biggie Bilos. I do think your team's favourite, yeah, Bilal. One time some top 50 I know snuck into his game and smoked them. Very unrealistic you would get into that exact situation. Yeah, but it's ranked, bro. Like, he might have been solo queuing. Are you talking about Arv still? And was that top 250 legit? Because it's very rare to have a legit top 250 nowadays. But yeah, I think on paper, I'm probably looking at the teams. I'd say your team's probably the strongest, yeah. How to bang old, for fuck's sake. Ark speaks very meticulously. That's why I like his vids. Yeah, he's very thorough, put it that way. He's very, very thorough. He goes into a lot of detail, which is good. It's good. No, Reese, can you fuck off? You're not in this team, bro. You little dinosaurs, get out of here. He's such a 17-year-old. Fuck's sake. Alright. Second to last. Abu, Charlie, J, Mikey. Abu, Charlie, J, Mikey. Saying, oh, Ruthless pressure is on. No, it's his custom 8s. Ruthless Goat. You're not wrong, bro. You're not wrong. Ask all my students. Ask them. You can see the sea of reviews on my Instagram page. Hotel category. Alright, last but not least. Yeah, he was legit. Fans top 250 are cracked gamers. Inshallah, game time then. Rush, make sure you spectate the finals on Sat. Ruthless got told by a coach, stop being a monkey and think. Who told you that, bro? That's not a nice coach. Not at all. Look and see the minimap, coach. Can I be a student, please? Ruthless, how many people have you coached? Close to be honest, I'd have to count because I haven't counted recently, but at least 45. At least 45, maybe 50. But a lot of them, I'd say about 60% are probably, I need to do like a breakdown. I need to make a spreadsheet for it, bro, and do like an actual like analysis of everyone that I've coached and see like who's a returning student, who's just had one session, because a lot of people will do that. They'll just have a session, no matter how good it is, they'll just, and that's fine. That's not a problem. But it'll be interesting to see. But I'd say about maybe 70% have had multiple sessions, more than one session. I'd say about 70%. And then what was I gonna say? There was this one org that wanted me to join as a coach for them. But right now I just kind of want to do my own thing, so. Aqua Novus Chaos Collie. Is it Nova or Novus? Nova or Novus? Novus. Wait, I'm getting confused between these guys. Did I put his shit in right? I hope I did. I hope I did, because otherwise that's going to chalk all the teams. Hold on. $20 dual sterling. What is a dual sterling? Novus is Iri, right? If he is, then we're fine. Yeah, he's Iri. Okay, we're good. We're fine. I was right. That was a mistake. That's crazy, bro. Congrats. Thank you, bro. Like, that's good. Yeah. I'll stop the troll now. I don't think you will. I don't think you will. You need to do top 250 coaching too. I would. If a top 250s don't really need coaching. If it's just coaching for ranked play, if you're coaching to like actually get somewhere, like compete in challenges or leagues or whatever, then of course. But they're not going to come to me unless I have a reputation. I have a reputation now for coaching ranked kids. But obviously, there needs to be some sort of rep in the actual competitive scene to be able to do that. Do you know what I mean? What org? It was an org. They have a challengers team. Jesus Ruthless, you should do this every Thursday. Catch you after my flight. I will probably do that. I will probably stream making teams each week now, because this is good. It's fun to do. I like showing you guys the process, and it's fun to just chill and talk. You know, it's not always trying to cast or play the game. It's refreshing. So yeah, you're right, Sebs. You're right. Catch you after my flight. Have a safe one, bro. Safe flight. And good luck for the tourney on Saturday. You're going to be tanned and ready for that post-match interview. Bunch of shit stains, a lot with the biggest egos. Some are good, legit. No, yeah, literally, bro. Most of them are... First of all, most of them are cheating. The ones that are cheating have the fattest egos in the world, which I cannot understand, because if you're cheating, how have you got any ego? Makes no sense. And then half of the legit ones have massive egos because they're top 250 in ranked play. Like, they act like they're some sort of pro player. It's fucking ranked play, bro. Where you're running around with tracer packs and a skin with a tiny hitbox and a skin where you can't even see them if they're running with a certain background behind them. Ranked is cheesy, bro. Like, the egos are crazy, man. The egos are actually insane. Or they'll be 4 stacking at 4 AM when they know they're just gonna get diamonds. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. The UK man have too much ego. You're not wrong. Ego in ranked is insane. No, yeah, literally. Big achievement for them. Just because they play the game all the time. Ruthless, you got delay on? No, it's just because I'm behind reading chat because I was sorting out the teams. Give me a score if I win. Ruthless, I'm a hard stop crim. Brother, you were meant to be a platinum. The fake COD Reapers always do love a snake. That's another thing. Just constant snaking in ranked play as well. It's so cringe, bro. Ranked actually makes me cringe. I actually can't stand it. I can't lie. I shouldn't be opening this on stream. Because it's their private chat. So I should probably not open that. What Challengers team was you going to coach? It wasn't a Challengers team. It was... Okay, so it was an organization... an Irish org. Their team won the... I think he said that their team won like the best league in Europe. Now, they've won all they can online. They've been to LAN a few times, etc. And so their top team are now going to be in Challengers next season. And then they have some teams underneath that, like 3 or 4 teams underneath that. that it's like up and coming talent, and basically they wanted me to coach one of those teams, like the up and coming teams, not the actual challengers team, not the team that's going to play challengers. What's their names? I can't remember off the top of my head, I'll be honest. But this was the guy, this was the team that picked up Danny, by the way. You know Danny from one of the tournaments? They picked him up for one of their teams. I don't know. He was in one of these tournaments, and yeah, they wanted him for one of their teams. Rufus, you need to get me challenges through these tourneys. One day, bro, inshallah, okay? One day. We'll get there. We'll get there, Bilal. We just have to keep pushing. We just have to keep pushing, bro. The goal is just to get bigger and bigger. Get me in a challengers team, I'll bang old. The only person that can do that and get away with it is Scumpy in Black Ops 2. He loved banging old, especially on Yemen. My boy Iri is a challengers player. Aspect. I don't know if you know him. I can't lie, I'm not too familiar with the ins and outs. I'm not really in that sort of. I went off COD heavy. I'm not even really. Now I enjoy it more coaching and hosting tournaments as opposed to playing. Like I will play here and there, but he's in a top 3 team in EU. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, to be fair. Yeah, no, that's solid. If you're a top 3 challengers team, then that is good. For sure. If you're like top 32 challengers, then it's like obviously you're good at the game, but there's a big difference between like top 3 challengers and like, let's say you go to an open tourney, challengers tourney, and you finish 32nd. Do you know what I mean? There's a big difference. But yeah, this is the bracket for Saturday. The teams are set. We're ready to go. It's now midnight. I'm probably going to hop off, boys. Again, it's been very fun, very chill. I've enjoyed it. Like I say, I'm probably going to do this each week now. So when I make teams for the tourney, I'm going to come on Twitch, go live, chill, make the teams, make the bracket, etc. You know? It's just it's refreshing. It makes a change. And it's good to chat with the lads. Good stream, Ruthless. Thank you, bro. I'm gonna take everything you say with a pinch of salt. Just know that. Just know that, brother. But yeah, appreciate that, bro. Love it, bro. Good luck, players. Good luck, players, indeed. Good luck, JB. I've made all the team channels, by the way, so you can go in there and talk with your team. Wait, JB, you're not playing, are you? What am I talking about? I've lost the plot. I've done too many tournaments. This is what it does to you. It drives you mad. You're not even in this one. Ruthless the GOAT. Halal Bilal is the GOAT, bro. Keeping it halal in all aspects. Alright, GG's, boys. Take care. I'm going to hop off now. Like I said, it's been fun. I've enjoyed your company. I appreciate the gifted subs. I appreciate the new follows. And most of all, I appreciate you guys coming to chill out. Okay. Teams are set, like I say. And good luck to everyone playing on Saturday. To be honest, I might go live tomorrow, probably. I'll probably play some rank tomorrow. Fuck it, why not? Just some chill games. But yeah, Saturday's the tourney. Lock in, get the practice in, get the practice games going, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I'll probably stream tomorrow. But in a bit, boys. Take care. Good night. And all the best. All the best, boys. All the best. In a bit. In a bit. In a bit. In a bit. Good night. Good night, Bilal. Good night, bro. Good night, Rush. Good night, brother. Okay, in a bit, boys. In a bit. In a bit. In a bit.